Hi Libra, are you ready for May 2026? Do you want to hear what my spirit guides have to say for you with psychic predictions and messages for this month of May? I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic, seer, and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for May 2026. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in May and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign will resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, some months your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from there, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Libra Sun, Libra Rising, and Libra Moon. I'm using the Robin Wood Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Libra, now onto your May 2026 Psychic Tarot reading. And the first card you have is the Ten of Pentacles. And this is a card that symbolizes receiving an inheritance, money coming to you through family channels, a gift of cash. Maybe you and your partner working together to create more money and strengthen the financial foundation of your family. You could be getting a raise. Maybe you're winning money. I do feel like you finally get some money that was coming to you. It could be from a tax refund or an insurance payout or some money coming to you like a bonus or a commissions check, but some money, or maybe even could be an inheritance, money that was supposed to be coming to you could show up now in May. You may get invited to attend some kind of gathering where you have to spend a lot of money. You may have to spend a lot of money on the outfit that you're going to wear, or maybe you have to give a gift. Could be a wedding or a christening or a bar mitzvah or something that you need to give a generous gift. You could find out that there's people in your family that are trying to hide money. You could uncover this, or they could be enlisting you to help them hide money. So you could find out about money being hidden. You could get approached by someone in your family saying, look, I'm hiding this money, but I need your help because for whatever reason. You could actually have things of value that are worth, quite a bit of money that you could inherit at this time, or you could purchase, or you could find at a yard sale or, flea market or something. So, and you might want to sell it. Like you could find something, buy something, receive something, and it has strong monetary value. And maybe you don't want to keep it. Maybe you don't have use for it, or it's not your taste, or it's not something you like, but it has value, and you may turn around and sell it yourself. There could also be some situation of a buyout. So if you have a business partner and the business is dissolving, one of the two of you could buy the other one out. If you're in a divorce situation or in a settling a will or an estate, there could be some personal property, a home or other items that somebody in this scenario wants to keep, one of the parties involved wants to keep, and then therefore they need to buy you out. Or maybe it's something you want and you need to buy out the other party or the other person involved. You may even find yourself going through old trunks, old chest of drawers, old like attics, storage bins, tubs, and raking out stuff that you're like, oh man, we got to get rid of this stuff. It could be old. like I said, it could be clearing out somebody's estate. Um, I don't know, but it could be your own stuff. And you're like, this old stuff, I can't keep it around. I don't need it, don't want it. So you could be selling it and making some good money. The next card in your reading is the Four of Cups. This is ruminating, going within, over analyzing, pulling at straws, worrying about the past. This could also be having to make a decision about something. This card can also mean being apathetic. Maybe you just don't care about something, but there's an opportunity that shows up here that if you're not paying attention, you could miss it. If there's something that you forgot how to do, it could come back to you. And maybe it's something you, like an old hobby or talent or skill or a job you used to do, a particular thing you used to do, and you may have forgotten how to do it, and you could find the notes from your training or education, or it could just come to you in your mind where you remember how to do it. You may feel like people try to put you in some kind of box or pigeonhole you or put you in some kind of corner. Or cast you in a certain light, and you may not like it, and you may not agree with that, how people are pigeonholing you or backing you into a corner, or attributing certain like characteristics or traits to you that you don't agree with, and you may be kind of miffed about it, like, why does that keep happening? That could be something that reoccurs in your life. And you could be annoyed or disgruntled where you may feel like, I'm not doing business with those people anymore, or I'm not hanging out with that group of people anymore, or that person anymore. So you may feel like, because you don't agree with it and don't like it, being backed into a corner, pigeonholed, or characteristic traits, or however, it could make you feel like, I'm not going to deal with them anymore. I don't want to work with them or deal with them or do business with them or hang out with them. Some of you may have to choose at work. Could be in your home, could be happening in your home, or in a club, group, or organization, where you have to choose between some things that you don't want to do. And so you're like, really? These are my choices? I don't really like any of them. So you could find yourself, some of you Libras may find yourself in a position where, somebody is saying to you, okay, here's your choices. Which do you pick? You got to pick, from these. And you may feel like, I don't like any of these choices. And there could be, I keep getting it, I get it again. There could be some people that you don't want to hang out with them anymore. I saw this happen when I was a teenager growing up, that people often, like, I hung around with a large group. It was a very extended group of people, but, people had their certain close friends. But it always seemed like, and it happened with the guys, I thought, more than the females, that if you did one thing or you had certain traits or habits, you got nailed for that over and over again. They would pick on them or tease them or imitate them or da-da-da-da-da. So they kind of pigeonhole people into like, well, you're this character, so we're making you this character. Even though they may have been friends with them. You may feel like people in your family or in your social circle, maybe you feel like they do that to you. So the next card in your reading is Ace of Cups. This is a new love relationship or a rebirth of an existing love relationship or something that you love to do. It could be some kind of new beginning in the area of love. Some of you may find that you start to have feelings, romantic feelings for someone. And you could have a crush on them, or you may want to date them, and you may want or to have an affair with them, or whatever it is. You may have this strong desire about this person. There could be something that you work on or create or do that bosses, higher ups, or people around you hold you up on some kind of pedestal as a really good example of what other people should do. So in a work related situation, it could be bosses saying, hey, look at what a great job Libra did. You all should aspire to the level of what Libra's achieved. That could even happen in your own family. Maybe you have siblings and your parents are like, look at the Libra in the family of how good they did and the success they have, and the rest of you should try to be like Libra. Yeah, I do get new romance here blooms for some of you, and I know some of you are in the comments are going to say, I'm single, I'm never going to get together with anybody else ever again, or I'm already coupled. But I can only tell you what my guides say to me. Some of you, if you're already coupled, you may decide to go on a cruise or some other type of trip. And if you're already coupled, you may really be getting along well in May and feel like you guys are like a good match, on the same page, and like you're in good company. If you're already coupled, you could feel that way about your partner in May. Some of you could buy a business or start a business that, or some kind of hobby or creative pursuit that you absolutely love to do, and it could fill up a lot of your time, energy, and effort and emotion. So you could get involved in either a new business, a new career, a new hobby or skill, and you absolutely love it, and it captures a lot of your attention, and it takes up quite a bit of your time. If you go on any new dates with new people, like someone new, I feel like you're going to go out with them again. I don't feel like it's a one-off situation. So I just want to jump in here and let you know about a few of the new videos I've recorded for my Vimeo on-demand videos and for my Patreon shop. My financial psychic tarot readings for 2026 are now available. You may want to check them out and possibly watch your sun sign and get your rising sign as well. Also, my What's Lucky and New for You in 2026 psychic tarot and oracle card readings. That's a very popular series. People do like to know what's lucky for them in a new year and what's new for them in a year. So you may want to check those out. Also, my psychic crystal readings for the month of May 2026 are available. They are a continuation and an expansion of the videos that I do right here, right now on YouTube and Rumble for my monthly readings. So the psychic crystal readings are an expansion and a continuation of this reading. Also, I'm hoping it's going to be edited, but I will mention it here. My new video series I've never done before. It's called The Course Correction Psychic Tarot and Oracle Card Readings, covering a 1-year time frame from May of 2026 through May of 2027. These readings are focusing on cautions and warnings using the tarot cards, and then giving you the solutions and advice using oracle cards. So you may want to check those out. And if you don't see them at the time that this video is published, they'll be coming soon. And the links for that will also be down below in the description box and on my website. Eventually they get on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So on to card number 4, you have Queen of Swords. This could be you. This is an air sign person, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, sun sign, rising sign, or moon sign. But this could be another air sign person in your life as well. You may feel like you really need to get things straightened out, get things organized, put things in order. This could be in your home, it could be in the workplace, or if you own your own business, it could be in that area too. And you may feel very inspired to make everything better for other people in your life. Like you may want to make, your family happier, your kids happier, your parents happier, or do nice things for them, or, help them in some way, or make them feel good. Um, like looking after, caring for others, caring about how they feel, comes up here. So you could really be putting a lot of energy, thought, time, attention, and care to those you love and care about around you and how they're feeling, and making sure they're well looked after and taken care of and that they feel happy. You could also be very instructive this month. You may be teaching classes, courses, little children, or children, if you have grandchildren, or your own children. You could be like showing people the best way to do things. Maybe you have a channel on YouTube or Rumble or some other platform where you could be wanting to instruct, give tutorials, tutor people, teach people something. You may also feel like you're doing some soul searching, and that you feel pulled to align yourself with a greater purpose. So your spirituality could really increase in May. Maybe even religion. Some people like religion, some people don't believe in it. It doesn't matter. Some of you could be getting more involved in your religion or spirituality, or things that make you feel connected to something greater than yourself. That could be, you could be inspired in those areas in May. You could be the person that has the final word on how something's going to go down. So, it could be family related, it could be in a club, group, or organization you belong to, or it could be at work, where you're like, you're the one that gives the final say-so of something. Maybe you own your own business and you're like, I'm the boss, I got the final say-so. You could be the matriarch or patriarch of your family. So you could be the one that, I'm the matriarch or patriarch, I have the final say-so or word about how something is going to proceed forward. But I get this strong desire to look after other people, take care of other people, make sure they're feeling good, happy, better, well, that things are going smoothly for them. So you could have a lot of your energy could really, it could even be to people you don't know. You might feel very charitable, like you want to donate your time or your money to certain people, clubs, or foundations. So the last card in your reading is the Judgment card, and this is a card that's saying, what's the word? What's the proclamation? How are things going to go down, and how does it affect everyone involved? You could also be making an announcement about something. You could be very much like, I'm doing things my way now. So if you don't like it, tough. So you could be telling somebody in your life, like, you know what, I always go along, but there's certain things that are going to go down and I've got to say so. You could have success where somebody wants to hire you as a consultant, or because of your knowledge and expertise. So you could get hired for a big job. It could be a short-term job or a long-term job, either way. But you could get recognized and hired for your knowledge and expertise in the month of May. But it could also go on in June, because I get May, June, So this could happen also in June. You could see some judgment go down about somebody you trusted that they end up have been exposed for fraud or something that they did illegally. And there could be, some of you may see judgment come down on somebody that you know that fits their parameter, and they may go to jail or have to go to jail and court. I feel like you're going to make more of your use of your time. And I also am hearing like you striving to make better deals and better connections. So it could be in a work or business related sense where you're going to strive to make better connections with better clients, customers, corporations, businesses, and striving to make better deals than maybe what had been happening before. And if they're not new people, new associations, it could be with clients, customers, and corporations or businesses you already deal with, but you could still be striving to make better deals with them in May. And moving forward, I don't feel it's a one-off situation. I feel like you're going to have a lot of pride and accomplishment, a lot of pride in your accomplishments and work. And anything that you've done or created, you're going to have a lot of pride about it. And it could do very well if it's like something to do with a business or a product or a service or something you have to sell, or to be like looked at by the masses. I feel it's going to be well received, but you would have a lot of pride about it. You would feel like, I accomplished this. Some of you maybe are graduating from a school, a training program, or like passing some big important test that then leads you on to bigger and better things to follow. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Libras to work with, use, and wear in the month of May 2026, you got smoky quartz. And this is a stone that's a good grounding stone. It's a powerful stone, and it's also a good money stone. It disperses fears and depression. Smoky quartz also brings emotional calmness. It relieves stress and anxiety. Smoky quartz also promotes positive thoughts and action. It brings psychic and physical protection, abundance, prosperity, and good luck. I feel like it's a lucky stone for you. If you carry it, wear it, like lucky things are going to happen, like walking along and finding a $50 bill on the ground, or a 20 or a 10 or a 5, or, you know, lucky, like you run into somebody that's famous that could be a good networking opportunity for you. Or maybe they don't even have to be famous, but you could run into famous people or somebody that could really help you out if you're carrying and wearing smoky quartz in May. It's really a good stone to help you, like, move you towards your goals. So if you have specific ideas in mind of certain things that you want to achieve, and you have to go through a series of like different events or things that you have to do, carry and wear smoky quartz. It's going to help you through all that process and make you feel more positive and make it more easygoing. You could feel more relaxed, more easygoing, and more positive as you're trying to pursue your goals and dreams. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video, share it with others if you feel it's worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel, and click the notification bell and all when you do subscribe. That way you'll get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you're interested in any of the special videos I record on very specific topics, bringing you more psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides, you can get them on my Vimeo on-demand videos and also on Patreon. I've created a list you can read here on this slide. They are also linked below this video in the description box, and eventually these links get put on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. So I hope you all have absolutely amazing energy that comes to you in this month of May, and know that I wish you many blessings and peace.